Greetings, parents, guardians, faculty, and of course, our beloved companions. At the end of our sophomore year, Danny and I were thoroughly intrigued at the idea of being in the class council. With the variety of positions up for grabs, we had our hearts set on arguably the most important job, class historians. We had thought we pulled off the impossible, surviving our 2-year reign, taking about 10 pictures a year, sorry about going to yearbook club, posting about 1 picture on the Instagram account that we completely forgot about, using all but our brains to keep the memories and moments that the class of 2021 has created through our 4 years here at EGHS High School. As our senior year was coming to a close and we were ready to jump into summer, we received word from our class advisors that we needed to prepare a speech highlighting our 4 years as a class. So with that being said, I'm going to tell everyone right now, the bar's been set low. But once you're at the bottom, you can only go up. So let's get into it.
In the fall of 2017, we entered the doors of EGHS High School with one thing in mind: survive and advance. And I think it's safe to say we had survived and advanced. As freshmen, we quickly realized that we aren't at Cole anymore, and our rank on the food chain was quickly diminished. To offset our rank, we moved in packs. Some would even call it a flash mob. With that being said, we became the freshman flash mob. Our airband, decker corner, and t-shirts were themed as the freshman flash mob, which was quite fitting. Despite a 3rd place finish, which is a podium finish by the way, which by no means was unexpected, our class created memories that will truly last. Freshman year wasn't all fun and games, however. Our course loads were heavy, and Mrs. Harvey's army of robot babies that seemed to never stop crying were just icing on top of the cake. The drama club put on an outstanding performance of High School Musical, which is pretty ironic, seeing that the movie is nothing like high school at all. I mean, if I was eating lunch in the cafeteria and all of a sudden Jack McMullen gets up onto the table with his uniform on and basketball in his hand and starts singing his heart out, I think we would have bigger problems than handing in portfolios or stressing over finals.
Freshman year came to a close and sophomore year was on the prowl. Sophomore year was off to a really hot start. No, actually. We thought we knew what we were getting into when we stepped into school for the first 2 weeks, but Mother Nature came through and the unbeatable heat granted us half days. Our airband act placed on the podium again, most likely because the theme didn't really rhyme with sophomores. I mean, sophomores Nickelodeon isn't really something to catch the audience's eye. What did catch the eye of the audience, however, was a production of Newsies by the Drama Club. The class of 2021 was well represented on the state championship basketball team, where Pat Shea hit the shot heard round Rhode Island. If you watch the Sports Center clip, you can actually see me and Danny running on the court from the bench. A feel-good moment for the bench mob. Our sophomore year was highlighted by the World War I debate, where the hallways became lined with propaganda posters and diplomacy became the talk of the grade. Sophomore year came to a close, and all us sophomores were scrambling up and down a vendor, trying to sign up for AP classes to really catch the eyes of all of our dream schools. Finally, our historic junior year was ahead of us.
Our junior year started and our airband act took home yet another spot on the podium. Our theme was, it was Junior Super Bowl 2021. Sorry, something about names that don't rhyme really throws me for a loop. Despite our 3rd place finish, our class was well represented in the group act area, where predominantly 2021 acts placed in both 2nd and 3rd to Hoop with the Drama Club, who were in preparation for their production of Cinderella. We were right on track, excited for college visits, stressing about SATs and ACTs. We were surviving and trying to enjoy our junior year despite the AP classes breathing down our neck. Little did we know that this was just the calm before the storm, and trouble was indeed coming. Little did I know that the speculation about the coronavirus in March would be my last time in class without a mask on, and that my new desk was my couch. Don't get me wrong, this was kind of awesome at first. Accidentally falling asleep on a Google Meet and waking up to it just being you would put a look on your face that the rival seeing Dr. Mendelsohn standing in the front doors and creating a 200-yard line for late slips in the morning. Our spring sports season was lost, and we ended our junior year by closing our computer and leaving our last Google Meet. Well, it was what we thought was going to be our last Google Meet.
We all enjoyed our summers beaching it up, wearing our Hawaiian shirts just like Mr. King and Mr. Meyer every Wednesday. Our senior year was really unpredictable. We started school later than usual on the 14th. Although it didn't affect us seniors, we would like to formally apologize to the rest of the high schoolers for being in school until the 25th. Please make sure to continue doing all the math corrections, DBQs, Math 40s, and science lab that we all love doing so much in honor of our departure. With the obstacles COVID presented, we were still able to make the most out of this year. Both boys and girls soccer won the state championships, field hockey team won the state championship, the boys basketball team had an undefeated regular season, and if you didn't already see it on Channel 10, Channel 12, Channel 6, Instagram, Twitter, Providence Journal, Eric Group fan page, the front of the school, inside the school, the loudspeaker. I think maybe an email was sent out. Jack McMullen broke the school record for points in the game, while also getting his name stitched on the 1,000-point scorers banner hanging in the gym. The boys' hockey team had an extremely unfortunate end to their hockey careers as COVID precautions left them with only 9 players against Hendricken. Spencer Halligan and Jake Barron showed their senior leadership by leading a team full of freshmen head-to-head against Hendricken, and beat the odds by scoring 1 goal against the powerhouse. Hendricken may have scored 13, but who's counting anyway? The football team defied the odds and just fell short of the Division I football state championship. And the spring sport teams are on the brink of playoffs with high hopes.
We did not only succeed on the field or on the court this year. The Drama Club was able to end their legacy by performing retrospective, and our air band performance was so good that we thought we would win by default and ended up forgetting to show up. I think all of us can agree that after prom committee did an amazing job to make sure that us seniors felt special, and after Plan A at the Crown Plaza fell through, we had to go with Plan B. Going off of that, I would like to thank the class of 2022 for their idea of giving us the once-in-a-lifetime view of dancing the night away overlooking the lovely construction I-95. Senior celebration was an amazing time, and we could not thank them enough for putting together an unforgettable night on such short notice.
As we cap off our legacy here at East Greenwich High School, remember that what we have done will never be forgotten, whether it's with memories, trophies, posters, or banners. The class of 2021 will go down as one of the most decorated classes in the school's history. Not even a global pandemic can stop us from finding success. Some people have asked me, what would you do if there was no coronavirus? I guess we'll never know.
As our senior week festivities have come to an end and our time as high school students are on the clock, don't think about what you could have done without a pandemic. Think about what you did do in a pandemic. As you move on in college and life, just remember that the young philosopher and lyrical genius Olivia Rodrigo said, "I hope you are happy, but don't be happier, because there is no better feeling than being an Avenger. Stay classy, Avengers."